Hi Crafty Friends, it's Sylvia. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night tonight. Tonight we are going to make this beautiful card. I used a gorgeous doll stamp and I just used some paper that I had at home, scrap paper, some brown paper, some floral paper, and of course white paper. And then in the inside it says, "You bring so much happiness into my life." Okay, so let us begin. So you guys know that I always use a paper trimmer. Okay. This is a 12 by 12 paper. I'm going to cut this 5.5 by 8.5 just to make the card. Okay, I already cut all the other pieces, so that way we can go a little faster. I don't know if I bore you guys with all that cutting. You have to let me know. Okay, so then we're going to take the piece of paper and we're going to fold it in half. I don't know why this seems to me like the hardest part is to fold it in half. Yep. Yes, Senorita Bob. Okay. I'm going to take the bone folder. Okay, so this is got the card. All right, and then we're going to take some brown paper. And the brown paper, I already cut it, which is going to be this part on the bottom. And this is going to be 4 inches by 5.25. And I will write all the dimensions in the description box, okay? So that's going to go like that. And then you're going to take the floral paper, which is any kind of floral paper that you have, anything you have at home, any pattern. And I already cut it. And this I cut 3 3/4 by 5, and that's going to go there. And then as you can see, it has like a little belt. So I just basically used again the brown paper, and this is going to be 2 by 4. See, 2 inches by 4. Okay, and that's going to go there. And then I took the floral paper, but since it's double-sided paper, I just turned the other side, and this time I'm going to use this side of the paper, and this is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and that's going to go right on top of there. And of course, as you can see, then we have brown paper again. Did I cut that piece? I thought I did. Okay, so let's get the that's odd. I could have sworn I cut it, guys. Anyway, hopefully I have enough paper. Oh, mamma mia, I tell you. All right, so we're going to do the brown paper, and this is going to be 2 1/4 by 4. And just to make sure, so what I do is I do this. So the brown paper is 2 3/4, so 2 3/4, right? 2 3/4. So 2 3/4, and we said by 4. Okay, and that's going to go right there. And then of course the piece of white paper that where she stamped, which I already stamped her, it's going to be 2.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's going to go right there. So now the next step is you can ink everything if you want, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I usually just use brown, okay, or chocolate, and then I ink everything. And I did forget to stamp one thing on this one. I forgot to stamp just for you, and we'll do that much later because I still have to color her in. And that's the other thing. I'm going to color her using the Spectrum Noir, and then I will be back. I'm just going to edge all of this, and I'll be back. I don't want to bore you with that. Okay, now the next step, I already edged everything, okay? And I also cut what's going to go inside the card. So I used brown paper, and the brown is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that's going to go inside the card. And then this is going to go on top of the brown, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, I decided let's do the inside first, so we won't have difficulty gluing them. So let's do this one first. We're going to use the tape. Make sure that it's nice and straight in that line. And let's see. I always make sure it's even on both sides. I think that's good. Okay. This is new tape, actually. This is the new one that I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay. Then we're gonna, and you could pop this or you could put it down. I'm not gonna pop this one because I'm gonna pop the outside. So nice and straight. It always moves. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the stamping on the inside, and we're going to use black ink, and just use any black ink that's water based, because especially if you're going to color, use markers, or because if you use a dye instead of water based, the water based just dries quicker. So that's what I use. All right, so we're going to stamp the one that says, "You bring so much happiness into my life," and that's going to go right in the middle. Make sure that you have enough ink. I really should have used the, because then I'm going to have ink all over my fingers. Yeah. Okay. And this we're going to do right in the middle. Well, we'll try anyway. Okay, and you press down. Okay, very good. And then what I did is I use this little stamp. It's a little heart. And then just put some hearts. It doesn't have to be hearts. It could be anything you want to use. Anything that you have at home, guys. You know? So let's put this one here. This one facing that way. I usually like to do things in groups of 3s. So this one is already like that. So let's do maybe like over here. Okay. And then on the, now let's do the outside. First thing we're gonna put down is the piece of brown paper. Okay. Today I went to get my booster, so my arm is killing me, guys. And I'm feeling a little tired. Okay, but that's normal. Okay, then we're gonna take the floral and we're gonna put it down also. I hope you guys enjoy watching these card making. They're very easy, guys, and they're quick and they're fun to do. All right, then we're gonna do the belt. Now, let's see. I put the belt. Let me get my little ruler, my little Staples ruler, and let's see, from the bottom. That's like an inch. Yep. Just like a round, nice and straight, or else you'll have a crooked belt. And of course, that bothers me. All right, there it goes. I think that's good. All right, and then we're going to do this one. I call it a belt. It looks like a little belt. All right, now we're gonna let's stick this one here, and then we're gonna pop up the brown. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna pop this because I have to color this in. I forgot to do that. So I'll come back. Let me just put this down, and I'm gonna color her, and then I'm gonna use the Spectrum or whatever you have, guys. As long as it's markers. Or it could be pencils too, colored pencils. And that's going to go right there, and I'm going to pop her up. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So I already colored her in, but I think I made her dress a little different there. But it's okay. Now we're gonna pop her up here, and I'm using the 3D foam squares. So let's turn this around. I think I'm gonna do 6. Okay, see? So it should be good. Okay, oops, stuck to my finger. Let's do like around there. That's good. Okay, you see? Slightly different to cut the dress. All right, so now let's stamp, which I should have stamped that first before. Do that first, guys, because sometimes, you know, you see, it can bend. So let's try that. Hopefully it won't get ruined. Always stamp first. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, perfect. All right. Just for you. All right, and then what I did is I added stickles on her socks, on her dress, on her bow, and I forgot to do the coloring. So let me get the which one I used. Let's see if I remember now. Which one did I use? Let's just use this one. What the heck? Let's do the medium. This is a bright pink blend. Okay, let's do the next one very quickly. You can also trace. If you trace, it's quicker. Let's do that again. Trace. And then you color it in. Okay, there you go, guys. Finito. All you need to do now is add the stickles. Oh, let's not forget the flower, but we got to do the stickles first. I'm not going to do the stickles inside because you saw the way it's going to take a while to dry. So let's just add this stickles. And always test it before you use it. Okay, it's working. And then you sprinkle a little bit of stickles in there, or you can use the Nouveau, whatever you want. Okay, you see? Pretty? Maybe a little bit here. And then I did that on her hearts, because it's got little hearts in her dress. And then one here. And then I did it on her socks. Her very pretty socks. And I did it on the bright pink part. Well, actually, I left one piece out. Wait, hold on, guys. I forgot to put stickles on here. Okay, and then we do the inside. I'll do the inside tonight. Actually, you know what? You could actually add a little bit on her collar. There. Why not? And then I got these little flowers. I got these at, I think, Hobby Lobby. So we're going to pick this little flower here. And that's going to go right there. And since that stickles is wet, it is glue. I'm going to try that. I've never tried that before. Make sure that's this little furry hairs or whatever that is material. And there it goes. Voila, guys. And then you see, that's it. So very simple, very easy, and a beautiful card. So have a wonderful rest of the night. Bye-bye, and thank you. And like I mentioned before, this is card number 4 of the card series. And let me know if you want me to record when I'm actually doing the cutting, or is it better this way without the cutting? All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.